Yes, Namaste my dear children. Today once again we are going to the new poem. So the poem name is The Grass is Really Like Me. Yes, I hope you people have watched a short video before coming to this poem. So yes, I would like to tell you my dear friends, here this is the poem written by Kishwar Nahid. So Kishwar Nahid is literally she was a person who was born in India itself in Uttar Pradesh in 1940, because in the year 1947 when India was divided into India and Pakistan, so she had moved to Pakistan. So she is recognized as a Pakistani ghazal writer. Okay, so that Kishwar Nahid, she is trying to compare metaphorically. There is a comparison in this poem. So I will explain you what is this metaphor in figures of speech. So metaphorically there is a small sort of comparison. Okay, here in this poem the comparison is between grass and woman. So what is the theme behind this poem, I would like to tell you. So it's a very short poem, but it has very deep meaning, my dear children. So instead of before starting this poem, I would like to tell you, just observe in your home how your mother suffers, how your sisters suffers. Because in each and every home, what happens, my dear friends, there is a rules and restrictions, rules and regulations for girl child, right? But there are very less rules and regulations for a male child. So if you are a girl, then you just observe in your home itself how they treat you or how they treat your mother. Or if you are a boy watching this video, then you try to observe your sisters or your mother also, what happens. And that you can comment me inside below this comment section, comment box. So yes, now let's come to the poem. It's a very heart touching poem, my dear children. So in this poem, Kishwar Nahid, she is trying to tell that how a grass is there, like the same way woman is also there in this world. That means every day the grass will try to raise its head, right? Every day the grass will try to grow, little bit it will try to grow every day. But what happens, because of growing more, the lawn mower means, I hope you might know lawn mower means what, who will cut the grass. That lawn mower will come and he will mow down or he will chop down this grass to the ground level. That means whenever this grass try to grow, every time this lawn mower will come and he will cut this grass and he will make it short. But still, even though after doing this thing, even though after cutting for many times, this grass will never stop raising its head. It will always try to raise its head. So like the same way here, this grass is compared to a woman. Yes, woman, lady, she will always be trying to explore herself. She is always interested to be independent. She wants to take her all decisions by herself. But every time man will come in the middle and he will try to stifle this woman. That means stifle means what? He will always try to cuts down. He will always try to take the independence of this particular lady or particular girl or particular woman who is there in his home. That means here the poem we can understand like this, that every time when a woman wants to do something by herself or she wants to do something by her own will, but every time she will be stopped by a man. Every time she will not be given any sort of independence to do anything by her own will and wish or by anything by her own intuition. Every time a man will regulate that woman, every time a man will try to forcefully, it is not with a love, it is forcefully, he will always try to stifle upon that girl or stifle upon that woman. So this is what is happening in the society, my dear children. So in this poem, if I would like to tell you Kannada in a short, what we can understand by this poem, ಅಂದರೆ ಗ್ರಾಸ್ ಏನು ಮಾಡುತ್ತೆ, ಹುಲ್ಲು ಬೆಳೆಯುವುದಕ್ಕೆ ಪ್ರಯತ್ನ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇರುತ್ತೆ ಎವ್ರಿ ಡೇ. ಬಟ್ ಅದೇ ಹುಲ್ಲನ್ನು ಹುಲ್ಲು ಕಡಿಯೋನೇನು ಮಾಡ್ತಾನೆ, ಎವ್ರಿ ಡೇ ಬಂದು ಕಟ್ ಮಾಡ ಹೋಗ್ತಾನೆ. ಆದರೂ ಸಹ ಆ ಹುಲ್ಲು ಬೆಳೆಯುವುದನ್ನು ಬಿಡಲ್ಲ, ಬೆಳೆಯೋಕ್ಕೆ ಪ್ರಯತ್ನ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. ಅದೇ ರೀತಿಯಾಗಿ ಈ ಹುಲ್ಲನ್ನು ಹೆಣ್ಣು ಮಕ್ಕಳಿಗೆ ಹೋಲಿಸುತ್ತಾಳೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಕವಯಿತ್ರಿ. ಸೊ ಹೆಣ್ಣು ಮಕ್ಕಳು ಏನು ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ, ಅವರಲ್ಲಿ ಒಂದು ಇಂಡಿಪೆಂಡೆಂಟ್ ಆಗಿ ನಡಿಬೇಕು ಅಥವಾ ನಾವು ಏನಾದರೂ ಒಂದು ಸಾಧನೆಯನ್ನು ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ಅನ್ನುವಂಥ ಒಂದು ಇಚ್ಛೆಯನ್ನು ಅವರು ಸಹ ಒಳಗಡೆ ಹೊಂದಿರ್ತಾರೆ. ಆದರೆ ಎವ್ರಿ ಟೈಮ್ ಅವರ ಒಂದು ಇಚ್ಛೆಯನ್ನು ಪ್ರತಿಯೋರ್ವ ಪುರುಷ ಅದನ್ನು ಕಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಹೋಗ್ತಾನೆ. ಪ್ರತಿಯೋರ್ವ ಪುರುಷ ಇನ್ ದ ಸೆನ್ಸ್ ಅವ್ರವ್ರ ಮನೆಯಲ್ಲಿರುವಂತಹ ಪುರುಷರೇ ಅದನ್ನು ತಡೀತಾರೆ. ಇದನ್ನು ಮಾಡಬೇಡ, ಅದನ್ನು ಮಾಡಬೇಡ, ಹೀಗೆ ಮಾಡಬೇಡ, ಹಾಗೆ ಮಾಡಬೇಡ ಅಂತ ರೂಲ್ಸ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ರೆಗ್ಯುಲೇಷನ್ಸನ್ನು ಮಹಿಳೆಗೆ ಇಡ್ತಾರೆ. ಆದರೆ ಅದೇ ರೂಲ್ಸ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ರೆಗ್ಯುಲೇಷನ್ಸ್ ಪುರುಷನಿಗೆ ಇರಲ್ಲ. ಅವನು ಹೆಂಗೆ ಬೇಕಾದ ಹಾಗೆ ಬೆಳೆಯೋದಕ್ಕೆ ಪ್ರಯತ್ನ ಮಾಡ್ತಾನೆ, ಎಲ್ಲಿ ಬೇಕಲ್ಲಿ ಹೋಗ್ತಾನೆ, ಯಾವ ಟೈಮಿಗೆ ಬೇಕಾರೋ ಟೈಮಿಗೆ ಹೋಗ್ತಾನೆ. ಬಟ್ ಮಹಿಳೆಗೆ ರೆಸ್ಟ್ರಿಕ್ಷನ್ ಹಾಕ್ತಾರೆ, ನೀನು ಬೆಳಗ್ಗೆ 10 ಗಂಟೆ ಹೋಗಬೇಕು, 5 ಗಂಟೆ ಅಂದರೆ ಮನೆಯಲ್ಲಿರಬೇಕು ಅಂತ. ಸೊ ಈ ತರಹದ ರಿಸ್ಟ್ರಿಕ್ಷನ್ ನಮ್ಮ ಸಮಾಜದಲ್ಲಿದೆ. ಸೊ ಈ ಒಂದು ರಿಸ್ಟ್ರಿಕ್ಷನನ್ನು ಯಾವಾಗಲೂ ಫೋರ್ಸ್ಫುಲಿ ಮಹಿಳೆಯರ ಮೇಲೆ ಇದನ್ನು ಹಾಕಲಾಗುತ್ತೆ. ಅದು ವಿಶೇಷವಾಗಿ ಪುರುಷರು ಇದನ್ನು ಹಾಕ್ತಾರೆ ಅನ್ನೋದನ್ನು ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಕವಯಿತ್ರಿ ಹೇಳ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ. ಸೊ ದಿಸ್ is the poem which is always heart touching for me, my dear children. I hope if you are watching this video, through this I would like to tell you a life lesson that please in your home also, if you have your sister or if you have your mother, please let herself to do her own things. Let herself get the freedom. Let her whatever she wants to do, let her do. Because see, my dear children, I would like to tell you, we are males, right? We are also having some sort of feelings in our body, feelings in our mind. We also want to do something in our society. We also want to explore in our society, right? We are also willing to create our own identity in the society. Like the same way, every woman is also trying to create her own identity. Please, if you people are watching this video, through this video I would like to request you all people that please give freedom for a girl child also. Please help her to get educated. Please let her to take her own will and wishing that what she is willing. No, let her to take her own path in her life. Let her be independent. Let her also achieve something in this world. And if you leave her, no, if you give freedom for a woman, she will achieve many things than a man. So I would like to conclude this poem, my dear children. Please try to observe this, and please let all the girl child also give freedom, and let her also explore in her own life. Thank you very much, my dear friends. I love you all. I love you all. I love you all. Thank you. Dhanyawad.